Hello, folks. Another episode of Burning Platform. Great to have Oliver back, a repeat guest. And he is beaming. I think I know why he's beaming. We're going to be talking about his upcoming event, Unleashed in Miami, in a couple of weeks. Oliver, good to have you back. So tell me why you're just absolutely radiant.
Well, you're right. It's just a couple of weeks in recording this to the event. We've had a great turnout in terms of registrations, both from our customers. We've got a lot of prospects coming. Our partners are coming in force. It's just going to be great to have. It's like getting the band back together, Vinnie. It's been too long with the pause of COVID not for us to have an event like this. And so getting a couple of thousand people all together, Miami, South Beach in a few weeks' time, honestly, I couldn't be more excited.
Well, so Oliver, that is an inspired choice, Miami. Because quite often technology vendors tend to go to Vegas or San Francisco or Orlando as they come to Florida. Miami is an extremely dynamic city. I mean, just a vibrant city. And it's been seeing a lot of VCs move there and private equity firms move there. So you made an inspired choice. But tell me why you decided on Miami.
Well, first of all, we decided we wanted to do our global event in North America simply because we've had such traction over the past few years, and we see the opportunity of growth in North America as really being hugely important to us and also our partners and our ecosystem. And you know what? If you're not doing an event where your customers are at, you're making a mistake. Now, clearly, there are a bunch of different cities that we could have chosen. I mean, as you say, many events happen in Vegas, many events happen in Orlando. And that's all great, you know, great locations. But the appeal of going to South Beach in Miami, I think, is another level, let's say. So, yeah, we wanted to run the event in North America. We thought that the West Coast would be a little too far for some of our European customers to fly over to. Doing something on the East Coast, the appeal of Miami, and the fact that it was something different is, I hope, reflective of our brand and what we stand for.
Well, welcome to Florida. We'll make sure there's plenty of Cuban cigars and a whole bunch of other Florida fare for you. Let's talk content. What are you going to announce there? Tell it, or what are you not prepared to announce it? Just give us a hint give us a sneak peek.
Yeah. Well, Vinnie, I know that you've been following what we've been doing around our whole messaging of moment of service. And clearly, you know, we've been doing that from afar during COVID. So a big theme of what we will be talking about is how companies, how organizations are delivering amazing moments of service to their customers. So you won't just be hearing from IFS and how our products do that, but also from, honestly, I think every session that we've got has got some customer story, either a testimonial or some partner narrating a story around how a customer is delivering an amazing moment of service and transforming their business using technology. So that's clearly going to be a big theme for us. You know, Vinnie, we've got a lot of traction. We continue to see growth in the service management domain. And, you know, when we think about the broader background of where IFS has come from, the growth and the opportunity in the asset management space has been huge, and we're continuing to see more and more interest. And so we will be sharing more at the event about how IFS can help organizations and how we're really thinking, I'd argue, more holistically about the asset space, the asset lifecycle management space, so that we can position and explain to our audience and our customers, partners, and even prospects about how, where we sit in that equation. So we think that there's a lot for us to tell around that. Clearly, there will be a lot of news for us to share as well. We're going to be giving some updates on our latest version of IFS Cloud, which is our core platform. And you know, we're now running on a 6-monthly cycle. So where we previously would have like a big bang of a new product launch, the nature of the way that people are buying, you know, cloud-based software is that we're able to update in a lot, you know, more frequent basis. But we'll obviously share what people can and what customers have been achieving using the latest version of IFS Cloud. But then we'll also be previewing what's coming and what's just going to be available in the latest R222 announcement. So you can expect stuff around reporting and analytics, around automation. We've got some cool advancements with actually bringing AI to life and a bit of machine learning as well. So a lot of product content as well.
Well, Oliver, you'll have a tough time keeping people focused on the sessions with the beach just 100 yards away, but sounds like a lot to cover. So let's
Well,
talk about the.
Vinnie, I was just going to say, well, we've got some evening stuff, so I'm hoping that I think the content will be compelling enough for people in the day. But look, we're gonna have a lot of fun in how we actually deliver that, but also there's some nice entertainment in the evening. And as you say, the beach is really not far from the conference center, the Miami Beach Conference Center. So on the Tuesday evening, we are going to be having a beach party across a couple of the hotels that are on South Beach. And then on the Wednesday, we've got our customer appreciation night, which is happening just across the bay in an awesome aquarium where, I mean, it's going to be an event where you wouldn't have experienced before. Like I've never been to like a celebration evening on such a scale in an aquarium. And I think just having sharks swimming past and, the situation around that and being able to have a couple of drinks and eat food and network with people, I think will be really nice.
Well, that should be good. I thought you would have James Bond there. Miami evokes Miami Vice, James Bond, Al Pacino in a couple of movies. So it's a vibrant city. So I'm glad you're going to take advantage of that.
There's heaps of culture, and I love the idea of us bringing that into our event as well. So I'm hoping that will shine through. Don't
forget the cigars now. Let's talk about the show floor. Are you going to have a pretty big one? Talk a little bit about that. I've just come from an event that was just humongous in terms of partners and show floor. So talk about what you're planning.
Well, as I said to you before, like, we've been really pleased with the interest in the event as a whole, like both from our customer base, from people that are thinking about coming to IFS, but equally our partners. And we've had we were sold out in terms of all of the partner booths and areas that we would normally fix. So we've got some fabulous partners committing to us: Tech Mahindra, Arkwide, Ruttaki, Astra Kenyan, Hoist, Boomi, WIA. Boston Consulting Group will be there, PwC, all of the names that you would hope and expect to see at an event like ours, and reflective of our ecosystem that we work within, that they will be present. And I think from my perspective, having been on the growth of the IFS has seen over the past few years, and knowing where we're going in the future, clearly our ecosystem recognizes the opportunity to be part of that growth journey, and not just part of it, but help build it. And so I think from an attendee perspective, if you're committing to IFS and you're deciding to use our technology, you obviously want to know how you can make the most use of your investment. And so having that understanding of the broader ecosystem of what different technology providers can do for you, what different integrators can offer, that's really the key of coming to an event like this, because you actually get to understand the full breadth of what's possible. So those networking opportunities, honestly, they can't be underrated. A load of sessions that are running in the sidelines of the event as well. It's really going to be something that gathers a great momentum.
And Oliver, I think it's good that you're profiling a broader ecosystem, right? A lot of people will just have systems integrators, you have ISVs, you have strategy firms. So it's a testament to how you've grown. I hope you bring out in your keynotes and so on that, hey, look, our ecosystem's grown a lot.
Yeah, I mean they're key to our success, and without them, we need them, and they play an instrumental role to us.
Well, what else? No cruises planned? Miami's cruise port, capital of the world.
No cruises. I haven't actually seen if anybody's arriving on a boat, Vinnie, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe I'll do that.
Good for you. Well, we'll make sure that you've got a bay to go into.
Any other
well, look,
nuggets?
I think all I'd say is that we're super excited about the event. There's going to be there are so many reasons to come. I can sense the appetite from all of the people that I've been speaking with about the event to get back together in person. I think it's going to be invaluable for people to connect again. Also, there are lots of things that people will be able to learn and ideate and think about in terms of their future. And one of the things that we've thought about in a lot of the sessions is, how do you ensure that people that invest the time come away with a clear action plan of what to do next? because all too often you invest a week or a few days of your time to come into an event, but if you don't come away from that with clear ideas and actions of how you can then go and make change in your organization, you might not be taking full advantage of the investment of that time that you've made. So we've very much thought about that in the way that we've designed the tracks, the sessions, and how they actually come across. And I think that the people that do come and join us in just a couple of weeks, I think they'll really take advantage of that thinking and our appetite for them to get value from their time.
I'm betting they'll be spending a lot of time on the beach.
If that's where you get your ideas, Vinnie, then I understand.
In the end, it's their time, right? Nice blend, nice blend, like you're planning would be ideal. So that's great.
Very good. All right, Vinnie. Well, thank you so much for having us on there. I'm hoping that you're going to make it yourself to our event, and hopefully you can share with your audience some interpretations and reflections on how we get on.
I'm looking forward to it. Be good to see you again.
Very good. Well, thank you very much, Vinnie.